Obviously, congratulations on the win today. One of the things that I want to ask first about is we have seen Karol Swiderski kind of naturally want to drop into the center of the pitch. He gets the chance to play there today. And we saw him drop all the way back into the 6 area, oftentimes even behind Derek Jones defensively. Was that something that was planned, or is that Karol Swiderski being told, hey, go box to box where you feel you're free?
When we build from the back, we are a team that I told you many times we want to have our identity. We want to keep our identity. So sometimes the results come, sometimes they don't, but we are very determined to build an identity for this football club, like we showed when we were 11v11. So we keep playing our system. New York played 3 at the back. We wanted to keep our identity. And so when we build, this attacking midfielder can find space where, depending how the opposition is how they are defending. So we have the 6-6 with Brandt and DJ, and then also Brandt can become an attacking midfielder, like showing the chance that we have in the first half when he goes 1v1 with Sean Johnson. So I think we have a model of the game that when we build from the back, our attacking midfield or our midfielders have a certain license to play and to go in certain areas. Karol did exactly what the game needed for us, and so yeah. I mean, there is no. I don't want to make it complicated, but it's not like a fact that when the ball is here, you have to do this. We have been playing our system for a while, and we know what position we need to occupy.
So would you say that Karol's been given the right to impose your game on the opposition in the middle?
Yeah, it's not just him. Everybody. The fullback takes certain positions. The wingers, they take other positions. And Karol, as an attacking midfielder, had that kind of license to go wherever the game needs to, because we want to build to create chances up front. Obviously, we still are improving. We need to improve, but I thought that Karol can play this role really well. And also that allows us to have Danny, that for me is a natural goal scorer, as he showed today. And I believe in him, I believe in Danny, and I think Danny can give us an extra dimension to the game.
So the big moment of the game, obviously, you can say is the goal, but there's also the breakout towards the end where there's the big coming together. How do you react to your players in the dressing room about something like that? Obviously, is it great for standing up, or is it, hey, we need to keep our heads calm?
No, I think it's. I love this unity that they have. I don't think that they were nasty. They were just protecting their own teammates. They come together. I'm proud of them when they do that. No one, I think, went over the top. They just stood the ground. Maybe we could have done it even more so in the season, but with the new team, it takes a little bit of time. But I think that when they do that, for me, that shows unity. They show togetherness. They show team spirit, and I'm proud of them when they stand the ground. I really am.
Christian, you've talked at length the last couple of weeks about how your team has played well and not gotten the result. Today, your team played well and got the result. A little bit of a sigh of relief for yourself that, okay, this is what we do and it does work.
I said many times, I am first and foremost very, very happy for the players and for the football club. I put myself at the service of this football club, of those players. So I felt more for them than for me when we don't get the result, because I think that they put the effort they deserved. Today I thought that we played well until, obviously, we were 11v11. Then after we had to protect, because don't forget, we play against a very, very good team. They have many good players, Maxi Morales coming on and Parks coming back. And then they have Santi, then they have Pereira, they have Tales Magno, and they have Andrade. It's not Pellegrini coming, Eber. It's not an easy team to play against. So to defend the way we did and not concede many chances, given that, of course, we had to concede a little bit of territory, I thought that it was a testament of how disciplined. So you were talking about losing the head. I don't think they lost the head at all. They were really focused. Even when they went toe-to-toe with the New York player, we didn't lose the head. I don't think they lost the head, the boys. They were very determined to stand their ground in that situation, but also during the game, because it wasn't easy. And they tried many times to unpick us, but we were very compact and everybody worked so hard.
This is obviously a big win for you guys over the final stretch and what you guys are trying to hope to do in reaching the playoffs. I mean, again, you talked about this being a mini season.
Yeah.
So you want to know the mini season.
We started well this mini season. That's the way we wanted to start it. And so now we have 4 games left, and we want to go and give to be a difficult team to play against every game. So, and I think that the boys today showed unity, which is always a great sign to have, because for me first is that, and then after, on top of that, you build the tactical element. But first and foremost, you need to have men that they fight against difficult circumstances, and they did that today.
What do you make of Fuchs' red card today?
I haven't seen it. So whatever I say, it can be silly, because then the image, I need to go and have a look. I've been told that he was pushed and pulled, and then he tried to move. So I don't think that it was malicious, but I've not seen the images, so I can't really answer.
And then Malanda, I mean, he's come in and fit into this team really well. What do you make of him? He almost came close to scoring as well today, hitting the post.
Yeah, he was everywhere. I mean, the header, it was great. But apart from that, Adil, you can see that what talent he is. He comes in this league, and he looks like he always plays in this league. He comes from a very good league. Because, I work in France, I know Ligue 2, the second division, is a very good league. Very, very good league. I mean, players like Mahrez and Kante came directly to Premier League from Ligue 2. And so I know the level of this league. And so he's used to play at a certain level. He has a good football education. He's calm, composed, technical. He has many attributes. He brings a lot to this football club. We love him because he's a great kid to have around, as well as a good player. So it just fit in. You saw today, and he has a lot of fire in him. He was so distressed after Cincinnati. He was really angry because he thought that we shouldn't have lost, and that's a great character. A great sign to have. We all love him, really.
You're coming off of 3 defeats, 3 home defeats. How important was it to get a win tonight, just to continue to build that morale in that team?
Super important. First of all, for the fans, because we have, as I said many times, one of the best fan base, and I really mean it. I'm not here just to try to blow anything behind, the fan base. I loved it from day one. They come together with so much passion, with so much energy. And we need to give them as much as we can. Sometimes the results, we cannot control the outcome. It's important that we give everything for them. Everything for this football club, especially for them, because this fan base deserves that, and I am very, very pleased that we could give them 3 points.
So, Coach, I want to continue on Alson. Do you think that he is also, perhaps filling the gap that Guzman left?
You mean Adil?
Yeah.
Adilson, okay.
In that, not only the size, physicality, but obviously, the level of play today.
Yeah, I think Guzman leaves a gap that is difficult to fill for now, because he's a leader, he's more experienced, and he has been consistent in his play. But I thought that our central defender today, they were magnificent, and I would include Jan, because Jan comes to. He did a great header on a diagonal ball that could have been dangerous. So he comes with a lot of courage, because if he doesn't hit that ball, we are going to be facing a penetration on the side with so many players attacking the box. So our central defenders, they did a great job. But Guzman is Guzman, and is a player that is important to us. Even though he's not playing, he's with us, and he's always in the videos, and he's always part of us preparing for the games. I want him always around us, because he has got this kind of leadership that that we miss. But Adil, of course, is a guy that helped to fill this gap in the meantime, of course.
Then with, especially Carroll at attacking mid, it seemed like up until the red card when, obviously you had to make some changes, Charlotte was creating more danger today, it seemed, than in the past couple of matches. Do you agree with that assessment, or did you see like everything coming together and a team that was creating more opportunities? Especially, Carroll was a couple inches away from a goal. Same with Edilson.
No, Camille hit the post from very. We were not very lucky, again, and so at least I'm pleased that we could get the result. Because you need a luck. Everybody needs luck, even the big teams. So we need the luck. And Adil in the first half, Camille. I agree with you in the fact that I felt that our team was dangerous today. That we had the possibility of creating chances, and something was coming. I was looking forward to the second half because I think New York I knew they would have put on Maxi Morales, that I know really well how good he is, and I saw that Alex Callens give them something more in terms of character and in terms of ability. So I was looking forward to the game in the second half, and I knew that when we had the red card, it's one of the toughest teams to play against. And so, but I agree with you, we were dangerous, and I wish we could play 11v11 to create even more danger, because I think it would have been a good game to watch.
And then our first ever sweep is the team you worked for. How does that feel?
It feels good. It feels good. I have a lot of friends still at the club, and obviously my loyalty, my heart is with Charlotte FC, obviously. But I wish Nick and his staff, Rob and Mehdi, Dan, all the best, because I know how good they are, and you can tell how good the team plays. I thought that today our boys were up for it, and it took a good team not to prevent us from scoring more than one. And they look like dangerous as well. So I wish them all the best, because I know they are quality people with quality players, and I'm sure that they will be back in track very soon.
And just the last comment is, was this the birthday present you were looking for?
The best ever. The best ever.
Real quick, yeah.
Sorry, can you expound on Daniel Rios' play today?
Well, Danny is a natural goal scorer, and he can bring to our game many qualities. First of all, can free Carroll to play in that role. Secondly, he can occupy defenders with his physicality. He's good back to the goal. He's good in the air. So I am pleased. He trained always well, and I thought that he deserved, even in Cincinnati, the chance to score. I know as a striker you are always judged on goal and assist, but I believe that Danny is a natural goal scorer, and if we put him in the situations like today to score goals, he will. He scored many goals when we play in training, and people can say training is different, but not really, because the situation that we recreate in training are very similar to what we want in the game. And so he scored many goals in training. He's one of the most prolific goal scorers we have. And so I don't see why he cannot do that in MLS. I really don't see why. You're welcome. Thank you.